plenty of them. But okay, so there's that. Let me kind of walk you through this other junk journal that I've got sitting there. So I do have this just kind of hanging out, you know, by the couch where I'm sitting watching TV or whatever. This is one that I had made and kept for myself, and so I'm just using it for just collaging throughout the seasons. This was done last fall. You know, just taking pictures that I'm finding in the magazines that I'm looking through that I like. I had intended to use this more for journaling, but I'm not really doing that because I'm really kind of doing my journaling in here. And I don't feel a lot of times a need to long form journal. I don't think in a stage of my life right now where I'm feeling that need. You know, I'm happy with decorating this here and there. And this is just literally whenever I feel like it. It really does not get used all that often, honestly. So, yeah, this was around Halloween time. This is not something I'm typically drawn to, but for whatever reason, I was like, this is kind of cool. So I put them together. And then I did do a little bit of journaling there. I don't love this, to be honest with you. I might tear this off and do something else, or just tear off the whole thing altogether. Just not my style, really. But yeah, this was another piece of magazine paper that I had torn off and didn't have a need for, but I thought this was cool and you could kind of write there, so I just pasted it down. Kind of the same thing here. I guess you could kind of write something on the little labels if you wanted to. This is just from a digital kit, and then I printed on both sides of that. This was a collage that I did from, again, the magazine pages. I liked these colors going together, and these are just random things that I found. I don't even remember. This was from a Tim Holtz ad in one of the magazines. These colors, he was advertising one of his new ink colors. So I just took those and put them with the kind of mustardy yellow, dingy yellow color, ochre colors, and gray. And I like how it turned out. Yeah, again, I just pasted this down and added some washi and a sticker there. Really nothing overly crazy. It's just very simple things. This I had added when I made the journal. Here's another collage. It's not even a collage. This is just from a magazine page. I didn't love the digital kit page had a picture of a girl or a little boy from like Victorian times. It wasn't my favorite, so I just covered it up. And the colors kind of work together, so I'll probably add more to it sometime. I don't know. But so there's that. Yeah, as you can see, I haven't done tons in here, but it's just kind of fun to have sitting and ready for me to use whenever I feel like it. Yep, this is all from when I made the journal. Oh yeah, here's some more pieces from the fall when I was, you know, decorating in here. I had pulled these out maybe to use and didn't, so I just stuck them down in here. Yeah, here's the other side of that. I mean, he's cute, but not really my style. So let's see, I don't know how much more. Oh, another page from I think the Daphne's Diary, or I don't remember, but I just love those colors. Yeah, I didn't even collage that. That was the way the magazine page was. I just stuck it down. Planning for a time when I might use it. So yeah, so that's all I've done in there. But that's basically what this journal is. So I just keep that kind of handy, and it's just nice to know if I wanted to do some long form journaling, it's there and it's ready to go. So alright, so there's a very long, I guess, winded introduction to, or flip through of my current planner system. Now let me show you kind of what magazines I have sitting behind me. I would like to say I don't have all of these, but that would be a lie. And actually, I think there's 3 more of them up there. But I did just change a few of them out. So because of the seasons, I had a Daphne's Diary that I had bought last fall, and I had been using that, and it works, but most of the pictures were kind of fall colors or in that mood. So this is an older one from 2017 that I have in my stash. So I was like, well, just pull this out. Let's trade them out. So I'll flip through that. I love these country living vintage home catalog or magazines. This one's not cheap. This one is $24.99 US. So and again, this was probably maybe late summer, early fall when I bought this one. But these are fantastic magazines. Like, when I'm flipping through these, I'm looking at stuff not on the grand scale. I'm thinking about the size that I have to work with, and something like this as a background or like this as a focal point would be so cool in my planner. So that's kind of what I'm thinking about when I'm looking through. Or like maybe I want to put that bird. This is where that other bird came from, right? So I just ripped them out. So that's kind of what I'm thinking about when I'm looking through these. So I'm just picking things that kind of speak to me. Somerset Studio, another great magazine. Also not cheap. This one was $15.99 US. But if I was buying these and just flipping through them, that'd be one thing. But I feel like I am using them. I'm not going to sell stuff that I use this in. Or if I do, it would be like I might use this as a page of a junk journal or something. But I'm not going to use this as decoration in a junk journal that I make. Because that's someone else's creation and I don't want to do that. But I could maybe use one of these dolls cut out and put that in my planner or something, because how cool would that be? Actually, yeah, let's just maybe go with this theme here and get started with that idea in mind, and I'll just put that to the side. Or these guys are fun and crazy. You know, I am never going to, well, I wouldn't put that in there because that's not very positive message, but you know, these are really fun magazines to use for this type of thing. Art is everywhere. So, or even like these things would make great bits and pieces to collage with. And okay, so if you're a junk journaler and you're like, well, I don't really do this in my planners, it's fine. But this could be really good ideas for when you're trying to think of what to junk journal or what to use your junk journal for. So yeah, and like even these pages, there's really, oh, well, where did it go? These pages, there's really nothing going on. But if you had a lot of busyness on your paper that you're trying to cover, or maybe let's say it's a book page and you want some negative space, well, these are perfect for that. This is a grid, and it's kind of a light gray, very, very light gray, pale gray. And so, yeah, so, and these are thicker papers. So I kind of try to stay away from using those so much in my planner because they will really bulk it up. But anyway, so Somerset Studio is really, really great. This is another one I picked up in her studio. This is one that I do enjoy, but it's not one of my go-tos because, well, why isn't it? It's a lot of, again, this person's art, and I appreciate that, and I appreciate the colors. Like, I would use this. Maybe. Or, I don't know, maybe this, but having someone else's hands in my planner, I don't know. Or I might use the word creative or something from that. But, oh, I like that. Good day, sunshine. Let's pull that out. But I find that I don't pull as much from this one as I do from others. I do like things like this though. Or like that one page where I took just the rug. I think I pulled that from one of this magazine. This could be really cute. Let's pull that out. I like that. And the great part is it's your thing. You don't have to do tons. If you pull out 2 pictures and that's all you want to use, then that's all you have to use. The other thing, like I mentioned, I like to kind of get myself started, but then as the week goes on, I'll add more, because it's just fun to kind of flip through these throughout the week too. Just gets me inspired, right? So, gosh, that looks like a fun Saturday afternoon, doesn't it? I might do that today. So there's that one in her studio. Here's another Somerset studio, and then here is Where Women Create. And then again, this one's not cheap. This one was fall of 2023. Cost me $18, but as you can see, oh my gosh, it's got some great pictures. So this will definitely make an appearance. Actually, I'm going to pull this page out. Hopefully, but it's really stuck in there. Let's pull this page out. We might do 2 pages this, and I'm thinking of doing it this direction, you know, just use this much of it, and maybe that's all I do for that week, right? So okay, so you kind of are getting the idea, but yeah, there's a lot going on in some of these. So you can get some fun things going on. That is really funny. I have to use that somewhere. Lots of color, sometimes. This also has a different texture. This is the traditional magazine paper, where the other, no, not this one. This is a matte paper, and a little bit thicker. So, let's see. I like these. I'm going to pull this out too. And we might use that in this next collage. Okay, so I think I'm going to stop there for the magazine pages. And then what I use for my stickers, I have so many stickers, you guys, so many sticker books. I'm never ever going to use all of them. So what I do is I pull out a selection of them at a time, and I just try to kind of rotate them in and out. So this is one that, these 4. So I just put some away, and then I just pulled these 4 out to kind of get a different vibe and feel, I guess. This is a newer one that I just bought, and I've been using the heck out of it, and I really love it. It's got a lot of botanicals, brighter colors, florals, animals, some black and white. So this one's from Hobby Lobby if you're interested, and it's called Nature. Really like that one. And if you ever go, don't ever buy them full price, because guess what? The next week, Paper Studio is going to be half off or 40% off. So don't ever buy them full price. This one is called Homebody. It's, again, a lot of bright colors. I use this one sparingly. It's not really my style all the time, but I like the sayings and the feeling of it. This one I love, Joyful Oasis. Wait a minute. What the heck? $17.99 and this was $8.99? What? And it's the exact same size. Okay. Well, go pick up sticker books now, because they're cheaper than they used to be. This one is a very boho feel. Again, some brighter colors, different colors, but they really make things look interesting. If you like to read, there's a lot of book-related stickers. And just really different kind of hand-drawn look to the artwork. And then this one came from Joann's, and this is American Crafts, but it's the Joann's or American Crafts planner line, which I haven't gotten into as much, but I did like this sticker book because it's got a good variety of stickers in it that are somewhat neutral, but also there's a lot of gold foiling and florals and just different styles. So anyway, so there's this one that'll be in the lineup. I don't know why they chose this for the cover, because I don't think I saw a single moon or stars sticker in the whole thing, but okay, there you go. This one's an older one from Happy Planner called Botanicals, and it's just a lot of botanicals. Honestly, I probably won't use them other than for these kinds. I love Happy Planner, but sometimes all the sayings get to be a bit much. But yeah, I'll use them for these stickers here. So there's that one. This is another one from Hobby Lobby. It's called Greenery, and this is just leaves and plants and trees. Lots of good filler stuff. And then Big Talk Snarky from Tim Holtz. I haven't used this much at all, so I figure if I'm going to use it, it's probably not going to be in a junk journal that I make to sell, but maybe in a planner spread. So, because some of them are not very nice. Okay, so back to this. So these are, and I'm just going to keep this for maybe next week. These are what I pulled out. We've got really good colors here. I really like this. I liked this little situation, and I liked the girls. So I'm gonna cut out these two, and I guess we're gonna have to sacrifice one side, but I'm gonna cut out these two girls, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back. Hopefully the camera is okay. Oliver decided to come and wreak havoc on everything. He was rubbing all up on it and got it all messed up. So, okay, so we got our two ladies. Probably I should open my planner at this point and figure out how tall they are going to be, and where I might want to place them. So, yeah. So the thing about this is you kind of have to sacrifice maybe sometimes some of your writing space. I could maybe do this. I do kind of like having them together. Obviously we could cut off bits and pieces that would go around or outside of our borders. So okay, at this point, now keep in mind I'm sitting at the couch, on the couch while I'm doing this kind of thing. So I'm not getting super fancy, really. I'm doing a lot of ripping out of the page what I want to keep. I'm thinking ahead, and I might want to use this for something else, so I'm just going to kind of take some of the, whoops, yeah, this is going to be tricky. Good thing is we can hide that little tear, hopefully. Okay. Alright, so now I always look at what's on the other side. I'm really never going to use this, but maybe I would use this in my studio. Little section here. And so that's where it's a bits and pieces get caught, saved, you know, in the front here. So this I'll throw away, because the back side it didn't have anything interesting that I would use or want to keep. Here is the leftovers from me cutting these two girls out. I thought maybe I could use that somewhere as background. You know, we could rip this out, make it not be a trapezoid or the shape that it was, more of a rectangle, and use this as another bits and piece. Same with this. So you've got a couple things you could do. You could just take this. I don't know that I would really use this. It's pretty small, but this piece obviously would work very well in another collage. So we'll go ahead and salvage what we can salvage and use it where it makes sense. And since I've ripped around 3 edges, I guess I will rip around all 4. There we go. So I'll keep those and throw these scraps. Alright, so back to this. Here we go. I am really interested mostly just in this little vase of muted flowers, and to be honest, they may not even make an appearance in this week spread, but they're interesting. So and if you can hear a kitty toy, I apologize. That would be Oliver having a good time by himself because I kicked him off the table. Okay, so here's that. That's really pretty. That could kind of maybe go behind. And again, we've got some more bits and pieces that could be used in another page. And then we have this. So I do like, let me try and fold this straight. I do really like these colors together with this. I think it's really interesting. So I'm thinking maybe this will just be the background for this whole spread, really. But let's just take it out and see what we've got. I think we got maybe a little bit too much going on here. But you don't really know until you try. So yeah, it's not. There we go. Okay. And again, I'm not being precious about it at all. All right, and then we had this that I really liked. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna take this whole thing. Okay, there's nothing interesting on the back side, so we could do this. And I try to take a bigger piece, and you can always take more off if you want, but it's not as easy to add back. In fact, it's impossible. So, okay, so we'll just get rid of the rest of this. And actually, this will be good for gluing or using as our glue stick background for when we're gluing things on. Okay, I do know I don't want that much white space. So, whoops. So let's take a little bit more off. Like that. Like that. And actually, let's just kind of shave a little bit more off here. Like that. Okay, I don't like that little bump. Oh, it's even worse. Oh, I just ruined it. Okay, well, I'm gonna stop. Okay, so let me put this off to the side, pull this back down, and let's figure out what we want to do for our collage now. So we've got our two, I'm going to call them our sisters. This I feel like is more and more not working with what we got going on. So I'm going to put this up here or maybe over here, kind of off to the side again. Okay, so really, really liking this. I do try to stay kind of as much in the border of the planner, what should be for notes and stuff, which I'm not using it for that. as much as I can. So I guess let's just fold this at about that spot and see what that looks like. Yep, that fits a little bit better there. These are the colors I was really hoping to keep, and I can just use this for something else another time. Here, let me fold it twice. That'll help me. Okay. Okay, so we'll keep this for something else. And maybe this doesn't go all the way to that side. Okay, so I want to cover that. I think we had her kind of like this, and then she was kind of doing that a little bit further down. I don't know, something like that. This is still kind of hanging out right here, but this is really going to cover a lot of things up if I put both of these. Or this whole thing. So at this point, I think what I might do is tear this up a bit, and I'm just going to keep the different sections of it and use it throughout the collage, I guess. But I know I like where these are sitting, so I'm going to go ahead and here, I'll give you a peek into what's in my bag. So I got 2 pairs of scissors for various reasons. These are more utilitarian, not great scissors. These are scissors that I prefer to fussy cut with a bit better. I've got my glue stick. I've got that piece of washi, or that washi tape that I bought. I've got a Uniball 1 pen. I really like it, but the ink is a little bit more thicker of a point. I've got some tweezers. Always gotta have some tweezers. Some random Faber-Castell Pit Artist pen brush pens. A tool, another really great gel pen if you like gel pens. But again, a thicker point, a micron pen. This is, what is this? Uni Jetstream in a 0.5 and super, or maybe, no, this is a 0.3, I think. 0.38, really, really fine point. I love this pen. I should probably be using it more. So that's what I got in here. All right. That right now. Okay, and I don't see this really fitting in anywhere quite well. I like the blues kind of bouncing off each other. I don't really want to cover this up, this blue, so I'll keep this for something else. Alright, so I wanted to keep these two together so I could glue them together the way that I like them, and we're going to do that with her arm here. Just a quick little tacking them together so that they stay in that shape. Alright, and then go ahead and put some glue on the back side of this. One thing I'm finding is I don't always use a piece of paper to glue on, and I just try to be more careful and not go outside the line of what I'm gluing. But there's been times where I'll get some glue happening up there, and that's not such a bad thing, except for these pens do not like that. So, and this one especially because it's so faint and light, just has a hard time writing over that. And yeah, so like, yeah, you can see right there it's a little bit lighter, and yeah. So if you're kind of a pen snob, a little bit like me, and that bugs you, just FYI on that, I guess. That's like a very specific issue, but it can be, I guess, if you're worried about that. So, okay, now let me get these ladies glued down. Actually, I don't want to use that because I have now glued all over it. So I'm going to grab another scratch sheet of paper. And get some glue. Put down on her first, I suppose. I gotta remember one of these is not gonna, yeah. I didn't need to glue literally everything on the skirt of this one, but that's okay. Alright, so let's go about there. And we need to glue her arm down like that. Okay. So at this point, I think I'll cut off her arm. I'm sorry, lady. Like that. And the bottom of her skirt. As close to the bottom of the page as I can get, and it's not going to be perfect, and that's okay. Alright, so there we have that. That looks cute. Again, I don't know. This doesn't mean anything to me. It's interesting and different, and yeah, I like the colors. So, and even though I totally covered up some of that blue that was in that thing there, but that's alright. Okay, so now let's just separate this so that we got a little bit less white space going on. And we got cat hair everywhere. Welcome to my life, guys. We have 2 cats and a golden retriever, and I feel like I'm constantly vacuuming everything, including the animals. And it's still not enough. If you can relate, tell me about it. I mean, seriously, it's a lot. So, especially the golden retriever. I knew it was going to be a lot more when we got her. I didn't think it was going to be like this, though. This is so much more than I ever expected. It's like little balls of hair randomly show up. And I'm like, I literally just vacuumed yesterday. How is this possible? Okay, so just trying to follow the curve and line of this little graphic here without cutting off any of the leaves. Okay, so what we could do maybe is put this up here. We could even, I don't know what in the heck. Could even put that, I don't know, over a skirt maybe. I do like it here. Could work well. Sunshine. Do we want to keep sunshine? I don't know. It could go this way, I suppose. It's kind of weird. Could go this way. Also kind of weird. Maybe we don't keep that. Maybe we use this somewhere else. So we'll keep this as bits and pieces. So then at this point, I might be done for the day and move on with my life, and throughout the week add more. But let's not do that just yet, because I want to add a few stickers. So I'm going to start in this one. I feel like there might be some good ones in here for this particular spread. Yeah, so some tag kind of things like this might be interesting. Those are a little wider than I was thinking. This is there's even a dragon. This is a really good sticker sheet, or sticker book for just whatever, random things. We could do something like this. It says all the details and maybe stick it there. Oh, I like this. I like this sheet. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. So I'm liking this color right here. Maybe we put that down here and add a little something there. And I like this one here. It's a little ticket. And we could pop that one right there. I'm kind of liking this color too, and we might even, if there's room, no there's not. I was thinking maybe stick it up there, but no. What do we have on our, I'm gonna put it right here, and I'll figure out something to put on there some other time. Okay, so we've got those two there. I kind of do want something here, so I'm looking for a tag sort of one. Actually, this one's perfect because, oh, well, my boyfriend is planning for us to get away this weekend, this next weekend. He won't tell me what we're doing or give me any clues, but this is perfect because it says destination, date, and notes, and then this little one that I thought was attached says better together. So I'm just gonna do that and attach it like I thought it was at the bottom. So that'll be fun. Even though we've got two girls over here, this will be something a little different over here. So, okay, so there's those. Now, at this point, I could be done, but do I want to be? I don't know. Again, like I said, throughout the week, as things happen, and I'm journaling, you know, I'll be adding stickers here and there. I feel like this needs maybe something in the middle here. Maybe something like this kind of a sticker. Let me just pull this off and see what it might look like. It is see-through, so I don't know if it would look very good on that background, but well, it's different anyway. No, I don't think so. No. Okay, well, let's see where we can maybe stick it in here. Well, this is already done, so I guess I'll just, whoops, stick it crooked up in the corner there. So, you kind of get the idea. I don't know if I'll find what I want in here, but yeah, like stickers like these are great. Something like this one. Might work perfectly, like right there. I wish it was gold instead of black and white, but it's there, and I think it's kind of interesting. It just adds a little interest. I'll probably add something else in there with some gold foiling on it throughout the week, but there you go. So you get the idea. And then we could even go as far as adding this to the next week. I already pulled this out. So let's go ahead and rip this. Maybe. It's being difficult. All right. Yeah, I really like that. I think that's cool. And actually, I would go that far up. And that, I could write over the top of that. That's totally fine with me. I don't mind that. So, yeah, I'm going to glue that down. So this is how I said I typically would glue straight on there and get as close as I can to the edge, but try not to go over it. And then I'll add glue if I need to on the edges. Okay. Glue that in. Hey, Oliver. And that's a great start for next week. And obviously I need to cut that off. Hi, are you going to join me? Hmm? And maybe we do our good day sunshine over here. You know, I can't see when you're walking in front of me. Please don't knock the camera. Come on. Yeah, I know. Thank you. Why don't you come sit over here? You are such a troublemaker. Okay. Why don't you come over here? Thank you. Good boy. Thank you. Such a good boy. So we could do something like this. Maybe that doesn't even need to be in there, but I'm really liking that. And it's very sunshiny and fun, right? Do you agree? Hi. Okay, so let me, where did I put it away? I'm very efficient, aren't I, Oliver? Yeah. Okay. You can't see it, but he's giving me all kinds of head bunks over here. Okay, so we'll just put that about there and try to stay within the lines. Not get glue everywhere. And we'll stick that down like so. Okay, and this is actually kind of perfect because I think I want to do something along those lines for my next junk journal that I'm going to be starting this weekend. So, pretty good timing on that. All right, I'm just going to fold this up and rip along the bottom edge and call it good. I'm not even caring if it's perfect or not. If it's not a straight line, that's okay with me. Maybe I should have used a ruler. Hi, I know. That would have been a better idea. You want that? Want to play with that? Okay, there you go. So, there we go. We've got to start on the next 2 weeks of our planner. So, this is what I like to do at night while I'm watching TV and, you know, just enjoying the evening. It's kind of a mindless, brainless kind of a thing. Relaxing and do a little bit of journaling at the same time. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. And I will try and get this chaos under control. Hi, thank you for sitting and being calm. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.